You mean the child has stumbled upon porn?
Yes.
See, porn is again a conversation you should have before a child stumbles upon it. And again, we resist it because we say if we have to talk about porn, that means we have to talk about sex.
Yes.
But if a child has already seen porn, never make the child feel guilty about it. You can talk about the impact on the brain cells, almost rewiring if you watch porn.
You spoke of YouTube, and I had this question that came my way on Instagram, which was on a parent writing into us to say that their child has been exposed to this sort of content which was suggested, and the child was just accidentally, stumbled upon, and now the entire feed is like that, and the child has seen that content. What should I do?
You mean the child has stumbled upon porn?
Yes.
Yeah. See, porn is again a conversation you should have before a child stumbles upon it. And again, we resist it because we say if we have to talk about porn, that means we have to talk about sex.
Yes.
Right? But it can be a conversation maybe with just basic information that sometimes you may chance upon some content which seems very different, which kind of makes you feel slightly uncomfortable. It might give you a very confused feeling about what you're saying, about what you're seeing. If you ever see something like that, I just want you to shut off your computer and come to me and we'll talk about it. And I'll help you process what you've seen. That could be just the first conversation with them. But if a child has already seen porn, never make the child feel guilty about it. Do not scold the child for it. Child could have accidentally stumbled upon it. Child could have gone and searched it out. But remember, it's curiosity. Every curiosity is valid. Now we just have to help the child satisfy that curiosity in a more healthy manner.
Right.
Talk to them about the fact that these are videos of people in a certain state of undress doing certain adult acts, but it is not reality. It is real. Like you don't see a Superman movie where a cape and jump off the terrace hoping to fly, right? This is exaggerated. It's not real, and that's what these videos are, and they're meant for adults. And then you can keep adding more details. You can talk about the laws around porn watching. You can talk about the impact on the brain cells, almost rewiring if you watch porn. Talk about porn with impact on relationships. Lots of topics to talk about, but start with the basic and keep building onto that conversation.
Another bit that we are seeing, and I recently read about this study where the Gen Z are not very happy with their sex life because they're idealizing it through porn or actualizing it through that. And there is a huge difference between expectations and reality. What would you say to that?
Oh, we have questions on this all the time. Questions like the size of the penis. How long can you last in bed? Why do women moan? Can you swallow cum? Is it healthy? All of these questions are complete indicators that the child is watching porn, right? Now, from there stems body esteem issues. Why is my body not the way I see? Or why is my partner's body not way? The kinds of sexual acts you see there, of course, exaggerated. We've had people land up in hospital because they tried to, do what is shown in those porn films. So telling them that, again, they're exaggerated, they are, makes a difference. So, yes, talking to them about all these things really, really helps, where we are, kind of segregating what is real and what is
You have
real.
a hard job.
It is hard if you think it is hard.
No, just the expectation and reality gap to bridge, to tell them that yes, this is not the real part of it. This is a very...
So I think if you give them the analogies and the facts. So for example, if you're giving them, the analogy of the fact that, okay, for example, if you're talking about the size of the penis, and I think probably this is going to be a controversial one, but here it is any which ways. People believe that the size of the penis is very, very important, right? But actually, medically, the central nerve centers in a woman's vagina are only in the first 1.5 inches of a vagina, the most sensory nerve centers. So a penis, even if it is, at 2.5, 3 inches at erect state is enough. And as far as anal sex is concerned, the anus doesn't have any sensory nerve centers. So the size of the penis doesn't really matter. Now, just giving this scientific fact to the child, suddenly you'll see them. The moment somebody asks a question on penis size, everybody will turn typically to one or two boys and start laughing at them. And the moment you say this fact, you'll see that boy's shoulder go straight. He sit up on his seat, look at the others and say, there. Suddenly you've empowered that child. So giving them the facts really helps.
Parenting tips, celebrity interviews, recipes, conversations with experts, DIYs, and lots more.
Subscribe to Kids Talk Press now.